Belinda, we are live.
Oh, we are
Hello.
live. Whew.
Wow. Wow. How did we get to today?
I don't know. I'm like, it's
How
Friday.
did
Oh
we get
my
to today?
God.
Yeah. No, I did a whole conversation last, not conversation. I gave a speech and I said, how did we get, have you ever asked yourself, how did I get here?
Mhm.
How did I,
Good
how did
morning,
I get here?
Belinda. We see you, guys. Good morning.
Morning, Belinda. Oh my goodness. How? We made it to Friday. It's a good day.
Well, I got here with a lot of deep breaths this week, and I'm still deep breathing and woosahing. This is where I am this week.
This is where you tap into your nurse. You like breathe. You're like,
Just breathe, right? And that's my thing. Just breathe.
I used to hate that so much. Two words. Don't say that to me or I'm gonna go crazy. Push, push and breathe. Or come down for no apparent reason. Come down. I'm like,
Well, there's certain
don't
ways
tell
you
me to
say
come
things,
down.
and some things you just don't say in the delivery room. You cannot say those things. You
Especially
cannot.
when you're like in so much. I mean, no, we cannot describe this pain to people. You gotta be in it and they tell you to calm down. Calm down.
Hmm. Hmm.
No,
Hmm.
that's not it. You come down and stop saying that to
Exactly.
me.
It's a way you do things though, like, and you got to know like what phase of labor somebody is in, because when you're in
Mhm.
transition, your brain is gone. You hear crazy shit, and it's like I don't want to do all of that, and so you just have to know how to talk to that person in the
Well, it doesn't
moment.
even have to be in labor. Life.
Oh, you mean
Life.
anytime, right?
Okay.
Don't tell me to breathe.
You know when people tell you to calmly exit or calmly walk out or calmly do this and you're like, or don't panic. I'm like, don't panic right now.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. So,
Mhm.
but it's a reminder. And
Yeah.
Friday, it's a
Yeah.
day where we're like, we made it
Mm,
through. You
mm,
can
mm,
celebrate.
mm.
You can celebrate every day, but it's like, whoo, we made it.
Yes. So today, and excuse me, because I'm still working on this throat
You're like,
and my breathing and all of that. But today I'm calling Flaws and All Friday.
okay.
It's flaws and all the crazy, all the stuff we just talked about. That's all of it.
All of it.
Just flaws and all. Just embrace the flaws and all. Cause man,
Is that
it
a
has been
song?
crazy. Is it a song? I don't know. We're gonna have to look it up. Val, where you at?
No, no.
You
We're
need
like,
to
where is
know.
the
Is that
music
song?
encyclopedia?
Flaws and all. Flaws and all. So I do want to share the
You
message
have
of
a
the day.
message.
Of course, I have a message. I wouldn't be me without a message, right? It's
No, we
just
need the message.
something not right. So you got to have a message. And of course, it's coming from the Slay Bible, page 68, 69, somewhere in there. Um, and whew, let's just flow with it. Um, some of you may have heard this already because I'm talking about it all the time. All right. Let's see. Your awareness of perception, reality, manifestation, especially in regard to self, is now a significant part of your repertoire of knowledge. So, in other words, you no longer have plausible deniability or the luxury of saying, I don't know.
Mm.
Nope. This knowledge that you have acquired holds you accountable to seeking its truth for yourself, and not just seeking it, but seeing, determining, creating, manifesting, and living it for yourself. With that in tow, you are now obliged to hold yourself to a different standard. Yes, you got it. I'm talking to you. Hold yourself accountable for everything that has happened in your life to date. So shift whatever blame, shame, or fear surrounding your current as well as past circumstances, shift it all to you. Own your role in it, no matter what it looks like. Victimization, criminalization, procrastination, addiction, some sort of impediment, ailment, or disease, bad habits, negative thoughts, self sabotaging tendencies, selfishness, selflessness, and if there's anything else you can think of that I have not named, throw that in there too. Own all of it. And I know that it may seem unfair, unwarranted, unjust, and maybe even untrue.
Mm.
However, the only person being affected by any of that, any of the aforementioned things, is you. So, seriously, you are all that matters at this point. And you are the only one who can do anything about it. So do yourself a favor and own it to dethrone it. Own it, whatever it is. Good shit,
Mm.
bad shit, bullshit. Own it. Just own it, right? Because that's the only way that we can overcome it. So own
Mm.
the flaws and all. That's what we're talking about today. The flaws and all, the
All of it.
craziness, all the madness, the things that have happened to us. It's like, no, no, no. Good morning, Auntie Joyce. I see you out there,
Hi,
Goddess. How are you this
Joyce.
morning?
Joyce is here.
Mhm. So,
Joyce.
what's all the flaws and all that you're owning
Oh
this morning?
boy. Y'all
What
need to
you
put that in
owning
the
this
chat.
morning?
Hey Val. Own it to
And
the
there is
throne.
Val. Yes, own it to
Mm-mm.
dethrone it, because only you are to sit on your throne. All the
Mm-hmm.
rest
Like
of it goes
flaws and
under your
all.
feet,
Flaws and
under
all.
your rock. Stand
Tell
on that.
Val. Name that song. Flaws and all. That might be Beyonce. I don't know. Could be Beyonce.
Val, is that a song? Is it a song?
Ooh, you owning your
Yes,
clutter, Belinda.
Linda, I'm owning my clutter.
I'm with
I
you.
got
I
you.
am with you, girl.
Mhm.
I'm beyond clutter. Beyond. This is the dream.
Right,
This is the
right.
dream. But if
So,
that camera
Belinda,
get turned around,
wait,
you
wait, I
will
got a
be
song.
shocked.
You are not
You're
alone, because
not,
we are
Belinda.
all in that one. Owning
Woo!
clutter.
This is the season.
Whew, yes.
Yes, it is. Give me my
It's a
prize.
Beyonce
Give me my
song. Okay,
prize. I
somebody gonna have
knew
to
it.
play it or sing it or something.
I knew it.
Flaws
Yes.
and all
That's a
of it.
song. It's
Right?
official. She
It is
confirmed.
official. It is official. It's a Beyonce song. All
Our
right.
in-house historian, music historian, went into the archives
Has
and
verified
confirmed.
that,
With the
yes,
queen be
it is
herself.
a Beyonce song. Yes.
That's her song. Very
I
fitting.
love it. I
Very
love
fitting.
it.
I love it.
Uh, the craziness of my family.
And
The
you back.
craziness of my family. Oh, yes, Val. I'm with that one
I
too.
want one.
Yes.
I want
Yes.
one.
I went to update last night and it was like, Heifer, you don't have enough space. I was like, excuse me, who you talking to? I was like, it's time
Declutter.
for a new one. It's time for a
Declutter.
new one.
But I want a new one myself. I want a new one.
Mm,
I haven't
yes.
had a good Mac in a
It's
while. Mine
time for
just
that.
passed out. But I
Mhm.
love my Mac.
You know what else? I'm missing my iPad. I'm
Mm.
missing my iPad. Doing things like this I don't
Yep.
usually
And then
do
you're
with
like,
my laptop, but things happen. So
yeah. Well, this is the month of gifting where you can out loud say it to the people
say it to the
and
people.
not be incognito, not be subtle.
Okay.
This is what I would
All
like.
right, y'all. So I'm an Apple girl. I'm an Apple head. So anything Apple I can use. If you would love to send me gifts, just DM me and I got you. I got you on that. So
Apple, Apple, Apple.
I am
And
looking
gift
for the
cards are
Mac,
amazing.
and I like the big iPad. Because when you put it up, I'll get my lighting and stuff together one of these days. But when you put it up and you put it in there, I mean, it's just beautiful. I love
Mhm.
doing my recordings and all my videos off of there, and
Yeah.
the games are like this big.
Yeah.
If you want
No,
to play some games.
it's believe me, I rather use my iPad instead of my phone because it's just I'm literally my face is like in just looking at the tiny little faces depending on the
Mhm.
platforms you're using and the text. I'm like, no. But the iPad, you can just and I can walk around with
Yeah.
it, go places, do what I need to
Mhm.
do. And it's
Mhm.
great. But I'm already full on that one too. So my iCloud is full. Everything is full. So the cluttering is real, not just in our
The
space
clutter
or
is real.
devices,
Mhm.
but also the decluttering on mine too. Sometimes where I'm just like, woo.
Woo!
I've been having this 4 a.m. wake up. I don't know if you ever had those.
Ah,
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Android all day. Ooh, that's an argument. That's a dinner conversation.
Android all day. It's my family's greatest debate.
Mm,
Ah,
Mm.
No, so it's just so me and the kids. Yeah, you know what? We have that sometimes, but it's not as crazy. So because we're
Yeah.
looking at everybody else, and so now that the majority of the family has iPhone, everybody is kind of just switching over.
Switch over. Yeah. No, I believe me, I started and I think I still
Hmm.
love my Enjoy because I think I was such a loyal, still am, because they had a better photography capability from
Hmm.
the beginning.
I went back and forth over the years. I can't hang with y'all. Y'all that
Yeah.
it give me a headache. I
But
can't.
like most things, you have options.
That's right.
And I do
I
the
am a
same thing when it
goddess, and
comes
I choose what I want.
even with like ride sharing. Use my options.
Yeah.
When
Yes.
it you use both. And even when we're
Hmm.
talking about the Mac thing, I switch back and forth. Whatever can, fit my needs at the moment, that's what it's going to be.
Right. Whatever my mood is.
They're all snatching
That's,
our money. So either way.
this is true. This is true. Because
So
and none of it is cheap. So it don't even
nope.
it doesn't matter. It's just all
Pick your
personal
choice
preference.
and be it. But the
Oh
decluttering seems to be in
my
everything. Yeah, so I'll choose that one too with Belinda. But there's so many, so many. But I think for me, let me see flaws. I mean, I think the biggest flaw is still this playing small thing. And I think more of it's not a flaw, but I think I'm seeing it both as a superpower and sometimes a flaw because
God. Yeah,
people
I get that.
undermine the quietness of someone. And I'm just like, just
Hmm.
because that's happening doesn't mean things are not happening. And I think people don't know how to value different styles of being, different personalities, different leadership style, and just different way again of being. And so a lot of
Yes.
time you want everybody to be like gung ho and so forth. But what's beautiful is that people don't realize all the differences among us. It's so complementary because imagine if we were all like buzzing, all of us had the same level of energy. And sometimes we do because energy attracts. But you
Yeah.
don't want all that, like
Well,
10,
you
100
can't have
people.
everything the same. That's a pain in
Exactly.
the ass. I don't want, oh, yes, everybody in agreement with what I'm doing and who I
Hmm.
am. That's too many people in my space. Like, just thinking about it, like,
It's a lot.
yeah. So
It's a
it
whole
never
lot.
has to be that way.
But if you know, because that's the part too, I think that's connected to this is self awareness. Because on one
Yes.
hand, you're like flaws and all, but it doesn't mean go out and like change your whole self. It's still the idea of self awareness and self acceptance, but
Mhm.
also self compassion. So that's like the three ingredients. But sometimes
Yes.
it's like there's so
Yeah.
much push to be this, be that,
Mhm.
and especially us as women, somebody's always telling us how to be, what to do, and all that stuff. And
How
so
to look, how to dress, how to act,
everything.
all of those things, all of those things.
So
And
for
that's why I'm
you,
saying
yeah,
flaws and all, like,
yep,
embrace it. It's yours.
yep.
My crazy, I know I'm crazy. I know,
You're like, I know it. I claim it.
you might consider it a flaw, but I consider it a gift. So
But you've seen some things where I'm like, I am not claiming this. I'm not claiming this person.
right, I'm not.
I am
That's
not.
mm-mm,
Leave
mm-mm.
that there. Nope. But I think knowing that and be okay and be centered in it. So because the other thing that's challenging is that comparison game that we do, but
Oh,
also the idea of like that person think this, they think that versus, but that is you. Like one of the things I always tell people, and I don't see it as a flaw. I mean, we do it well, I think,
mhm,
particularly as
mhm.
women. I always tell people I'm very random. And even sometime in our conversation here, it's like you go here and then you switch.
You
And I'm
end up
like, there's no need to do any like saying you switching. We are following this conversation. You may not get
ex-
it. It's not for you. But we are right there. There's nothing
that's
random
right.
about it.
I think I was talking to you about that whole ADHD thing.
Yeah.
Now everybody's being diagnosed with ADHD or ADD, and I'm like, oh my gosh, attention deficit disorder.
Mm,
And I am like, stop embracing other people's bullshit. We all have that. Because if you think about it, we have conversations all the time. And goddesses, let me know in the chat if this is you. we're talking about A, then we start talking about B, we talk about Z, we go back to A, and the person who we're talking to, our girlfriends, our other goddesses, they keep up with it. We have
Okay.
4 conversations at one time.
Well,
Now,
sometimes it's not even a whole conversation. You're like, remember that thing? That
remember
thing. I'm
that
like,
thing?
oh yeah, I know exactly what thing you're talking about.
And
It's
I
like
might
that
not have
thing.
said anything else in that
I said it
conversation.
to you
Oh,
last
you
week.
remember that thing?
That thing
Yeah.
from last month.
Oh yeah.
I know
Mhm.
exactly what thing that is. Just like no
So that's
explanation
part of my
necessary.
crazy. I'm embracing that too.
Be like, I know that thing. I know. But some people don't, and they're just like, what is she saying? I'm like, okay, you need to catch up or get trained or just, but sometimes again, it's not everyone, and I certainly don't expect it from everyone, but when you can be that amongst within your community and amongst friends, it's
Yeah.
very comforting because then
Mm,
you don't have to explain. And I find ourselves like we over explain and we
we
over
do.
apologize for things. It's always, I'm sorry. I'm like, no,
Wait, this is who I
no,
am. Why am I apologizing for this piece right here?
no. It's like, no, just
Mm-mm.
be it. Be you.
Yeah, yeah.
Be you. So put some stuff, put it in the chat. What is all that? I mean, I know we had Belinda already share the clutter. She's owning her clutter.
Mm, 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 mm,
Ooh,
mm.
she needs a new Mac. I'm
Woo.
dreaming about that too. So tell us yours, Joyce. I don't know if Joyce put hers in there. Good morning,
Happy
Alicia.
Friday,
Haven't
Alicia.
seen Alicia in a few days.
Happy Friday.
Alicia.
Happy Friday. Alicia, it's flaws and all Friday. We are owning it to dethrone it, whatever craziness is going on in our life, and we are embracing our flaws and all. So feel free to share with
Look
us.
at that. Just pop in
Look, wait,
here.
no, she's not doing the over the glasses, mama. Like, what we
What you
do? What
talking
we
about?
do? Look, mama, what?
The glasses are on. You get that look, you know you're in trouble now.
No, no, like, what we do?
What did I do?
What had happened was,
It
Let me
wasn't me.
lean in for a little bit.
It wasn't me.
and she got to lean in. Oh man, we in
What in
trouble.
the
We're not making eye
world?
contact. We're not making eye contact.
No, 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 no. You ladies, this
Yes.
glare is not for you.
Okay.
It is for this thing in front of me called a laptop.
Oh, is it overheated?
I don't know what happened. She was just circling that little
Hot
multicolor
flashes,
circle.
maybe?
And then the camera decided she didn't want to act right. And I was just
Not
like,
working.
I'm going to be on the me moment because I'm dealing with the flaw of not having a properly working Mac.
That's a gift.
Oh God, the rainbow wheel. We hate you, rainbow wheel.
Oh, we hate it.
Oh, I know. It's just circling. Any moment now, the circle just keep going. Circle, circle.
However, we're going to go into a now positive light of acceptance and love. And we know that I am a goddess and I can manifest a new Mac into my
Yes,
life.
indeed. Yes.
Manifest. And
So for
good
those of
morning
you-
to all. As I was saying something, somebody is like flaws and all. Yes.
It is done.
Oh.
It is done. You shall get a Mac. It is done. Hello.
So those of you who are out there in Apple land and you
Yes,
have
in
access,
Apple.
we all need Macs. It's 4 of us, by the way. We all four, not 4. It's 4 of us. 4. All 4 of us need.
Oh my gosh.
These are the tools. We need the tools to make this happen.
Good morning, Alicia. I see you I see Belinda.
Joyce is
I see
here.
you guys. Oh my gosh. This is
But you know what?
wow.
Though? We can also think of procrastination.
Oh Lord, don't say it too loud.
I know nobody like that word, y'all. I'm sorry.
Tracy,
Perfectionism.
what was the other one?
Perfectionism.
Oh my gosh, the need to control everything. Like
Ooh.
I had that as a huge problem for a long time.
Recovering.
The stuff that I had. I'm in recovery now.
Oh,
I'm in
okay.
recovery. I'm in recovery now. But you know what? I blame my daddy. I blame my daddy. I blame my, okay. How many of you are the oldest? Okay. As the oldest, we are taught that there's certain things that you have to make sure happen.
Yeah.
And if you're in the chat and please testify to this. So there are certain things that you are told that you have to do, you are responsible for.
Mm.
And so one day, I don't know how old I was, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10, and my dad turns to me and he said, Tracy,
Ooh.
when your mama and I aren't here, you're in charge. And I was like,
Oh.
yeah, okay. And then he said, if anything goes wrong, you're gonna get your ass beat. I was like, oh, wait, what? I was not the child to take a ass whooping. I mean, if he raised his hand, I fell to the floor. I remember one day I was washing dishes, or I wasn't moving fast enough for him. And he was like, "Didn't I tell you to do something?" I was like, "Ah!"
And you fell over like that?
I fell to the floor. He just shook his head, like, "Go wash the dish."
And
So when he said that to me, that was just something that stuck. Alicia's the oldest. See.
see,
But
Alicia,
when he
she
said that
gets
to
it.
me, I internalized it as a child and I carried it throughout life, not realizing that. But it took me a lot of times, it took me right into leadership roles. Like I always would step into space and like, oh, this is a mess. Let me fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And that can be a flaw as well, just having this need to fix everything and have everything right. But yeah, you weren't getting ready to do no crazy stuff on my watch because I'm not taking an ass whooping for nobody.
So you were traumatized as a
Just
kid.
say,
I want to walk it back to procrastination. Marie actually helped me. She said, "Valerie, did you send in your invoice?" And I was like, she's like, "Get the money." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And procrastination, why am I procrastinating on something that's going to bring me money? What is wrong
Mm.
with my life?
right.
Mm.
There is
What's
and
that about?
notice she came back on camera just to speak to that,
Just
right?
right.
Right,
Look at
Marie?
Mm.
face too.
Procrastination.
We got a wee feedback. This is the echo coming back to you. You need to hear that twice, Val. Twice.
Valerie,
So you get the
when you
message.
do a service and you charge, please remember you're in business and please send the invoice.
That's right.
What
Simple.
did I say
Get
to you?
your
What was
money.
those 3 words? Those 2 words with the emoji. What did I say?
Oh, get that money.
Bag.
Get that
Get
bag.
that
Okay, get the
get
bag.
the money back.
That was it. That's all I had to say to you. I'm like, you're leaving
Yeah,
money on the
play with
table.
your
I don't know what's
money.
going
Don't play
on.
with
I
your
don't know
money.
why.
Tracy, I
Get that
felt
money back.
so discipled in that moment, but then loved at the same time. It was like that
Yeah.
mama hug, but sister,
Right.
like, what's
Your
wrong
money,
with
girl.
you?
Don't play
Get
with.
your money.
Mhm. And that look, that could be a whole other conversation
Mhm.
because we have this tendency that we want to give and take care of the world and do all of that. Well, those are your gifts, and your gifts make room for you if you're unless you just giving them away. Sometimes we got to monetize our gifts. Some of our gifts are supposed to be monetized.
Mm.
So that's a whole other conversation
A whole
for a
hole.
whole other day.
Yep.
Yeah, but
And I
if
think it's time for us to roll on out of here.
that's right.
Final word.
My final word is if you know what your flaws are, deal with them face on and
Own
then
them.
make changes.
That's right. Own them
Accordingly. Yep.
to dethrone them. Yes,
That's
that's what
right.
we do it. And with that, we are complete this morning. Thank you all for joining us for Me Moments in the Morning. Feel free to come on over to Clubhouse. We'll be on the Slayground, sharing our gratitude, intentions, and affirmations of the day right now. We doing that right now. And Val, thank you for reminding us to like and subscribe. Like this video, and if you haven't done so already, definitely subscribe and share it. Share the YouTube channel. Share the Slay with Trey YouTube channel with at least 3 people today. Can you do that for me?
Ooh, you're being
3 people.
specific
3 people.
now.
I am being specific. Yes, we are up to 52 though, so that's good.
Yay.
We're working our way.
Woohoo.
We're
Getting
working our
there.
way. So come on, help us out. All right, much love to you all. We'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow
See
morning.
you bright and early.
Bye.
Bye.
I
And oh, by the way, I need a touch screen because I keep trying to touch my screen and it's not a touch screen.